Spina Bifida Awareness Month. For the whole month of October, we'll be bringing awareness to spina bifida. Let's start. Mobility aids, as you may know, are common in the spina bifida community. People with spina bifida can use wheelchairs, crutches, canes, etc. Mobility aids should be seen as a positive thing. They help us live easier and provide accessibility in our day-to-day life. Now, for my whole life, I've never needed mobility aids. Although one year when I was a kid and I had my routine back surgery, I did go home with a wheelchair for a little bit until I started walking again. But aside from that, I've never needed an aid. As I've been growing up, I've noticed that my legs get tired very often. And with the additional nerve damage in my feet, that adds to the tiredness. Generally for me, walking isn't painful. Sometimes I trip, but overall, it's not painful. Standing still, on the other hand, sets off my pain. From waiting at a crosswalk for the light to turn to being with my boyfriend at a museum, which is our favorite thing to do, I'm in pain. And this kind of pain drains my energy. For a while, I've figured out how to get by. Anytime I see a chair, sitting for a few minutes helps me out. Also, holding my boyfriend's hand and using him as someone I can lean on does
Me
help.
too.
I've talked a lot with my
Not
friend
boyfriend,
Abby,
but leaning on
and
somebody.
a while ago, I decided to get this. I've been using this cane on and off for a few months now. I don't use it often, but I do use it if I know I'm going to be traveling farther than normal. Also, when I know that my friends or my boyfriend and I are going somewhere where I'm going to be standing a lot. Honestly, this cane has helped so much. I have been able to go to museums and not feel exhausted when I leave it. This cane is also perfect for me because you know I carry that little backpack around with me, and this cane folds, so it fits perfectly in that backpack. It's also very lightweight, which is great because my back doesn't hurt carrying it. Me using this cane is a new step of freedom and mobility for my life with spina bifida. Living with a disability means that your life and habits can change, and I wanted to share this change with all of you. I've avoided for a while telling all of you because while I know using an aid should be celebrated, and it is online with the disabled community, I just didn't want to be praised for something that I knew I needed, and for something that I didn't feel completely negative about using. I'm not sure if any of that made sense, but I thought now would be a good time during Spina Bifida Awareness Month to bring it up. This cane has helped me so much, and so far I haven't regretted using it. So that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to share this video to support Spina Bifida Awareness Month. And if you want to learn more about Spina Bifida, don't forget to check my playlist #Spina Bifida, where you'll get more info. And if you like my work and want to help support me, the links to my Patreon and PayPal are in the description below. And until next time, bye.
Alright, so as far as I go, I've used damn near every mobility aid besides crutches and a cane. I used this when I had an ulcer on my foot for a small amount of time. I used a scooter where you prop your knee up on the scooter and then you kind of like scoot with the other foot. But that was kind of difficult for me to use because my legs aren't strong enough to kind of like scoot. Like it's almost like skating, you know. And then I use a wheelchair, of course. And I use braces on my feet so I can stand. Just like she said, if she stands for a certain amount of time, her legs will start to get weak and she'll get wobbly and she'll have to lean against somebody or lean against something or go sit down. I need these braces on my feet because without the braces, I can't stand straight. I'll start to wobble and lean and my legs will get real weak. Then I'll have to lean on something, somebody, or someone, or go sit down. But other than that, I walk. Unless I'm having an ulcer. Like I said, when I have D-cubes, ulcers, pressure sores on the bottom of my feet that I tell y'all about in a bunch of videos, those are the only times where I can't walk. My doctor tells me chill out walking, sit down until your wounds heal. And then once they heal, you can get back to walking like normal. So ever since 5 years old, I started walking real late because of my spina bifida. But ever since 5 years old, I've walked my whole life other than when I have ulcers. Because, you can't walk on a pressure sore. For those who don't know, a pressure sore is something you get when you put too much pressure on something. When I walk, I put a lot of pressure on my feet. And too much pressure will break the skin down. And then you'll have a big hole in the bottom of your feet. It's just like a bed sore. When you get sores on your butt or your back or your thighs for sitting down or laying down too long, you get them same sores for putting too much pressure on it. So pressure sores on the bottom of my feet are the only, and I'm using my hands as an example, like the bottom of my feet are the only time that I'm unable to walk. And even in those cases, I can walk, but walking, of course, puts pressure on the pressure sore, which makes the pressure sore harder to heal. So thank God for wheelchairs and thank God for leg braces to keep me standing straight when I'm at a sit still or stand still. I used to look at wheelchairs and walkers and scooters and leg braces as something negative because people would stare at me. But I'm 27 years old. For the last couple of years, I haven't looked at anything spina bifida related as negative because this is a blessing that God gave me to be able to talk to y'all about, and spread the word about disabilities and spina bifida, just to let somebody know out there that they're not alone. I'm with them. So I love y'all. I think I just hit 350 subscribers. So shout out to all 350 of y'all, man. Y'all stay blessed and have a great day.